What is up, people? My name is Ruben. Welcome to Strike Back Games, and today we're reviewing The Flash number 42. Barry arrives at Iron Heights prison ready to help look for his dad, but this is when Captain Singh informs him that his dad Henry was behind the escape plan, and then is told to stay out of it as he's too close to the crime. But Barry has no intention of staying out of this. His dad is his only family, and he won't let anything happen to him. A quick super speed check of the cell provides nothing that can help. Barry then runs into Iris, who asks why he isn't helping with the investigation. He gives her the quick rundown of the situation and tells her not to put any of this into her story, but she says she's on the Flash beat now, which is a golden ticket to endless front page bylines. She also says most of the city sees the Flash as nothing but a magnet for trouble, including the cops. But she could be wrong, as her source inside the CCPD, which was Barry's ex-girlfriend Patty, has left the city. Barry then asks how Wally is doing, who apparently in this post-convergence world is actually still a person. Elsewhere we see Henry and his fellow escapees breaking into a warehouse to collect some equipment that he needs. It's going fine until Zoom shows up and pulls the fire alarm, causing a guard to show up. Henry tries to calm the situation, but once again time freezes and Zoom appears, telling Henry that he should have stuck with him. Oh, the heights Henry could have achieved, but just look at him now. And with that, Zoom puts a gun in Henry's hand. Time goes back to normal and the guard in front of him is shot dead. Henry's in disbelief, as are his fellow escapees who didn't think he had it in him. He says to grab what they can and meet up later. As Zoom watches, he says he'll see Henry again real soon. In the bad and shady part of Keystone City, Girder visits his grandmother, who's just about to make him some cookies, when the Flash shows up wanting Girder to go easy, but Girder has other ideas and punches him through the house. The fighting continues outside and into a junkyard. Flash wants to know why they kidnapped Henry. Girder says you have it all wrong, and that was all Henry's idea. Barry of course doesn't believe this, still seeing his dad as a good guy. Barry then lures Girder under a magnet, which puts the fighting to an end. Girder refuses to give up his partners or tell what all that medical equipment he stole from the warehouse is for, saying that if the Flash wants to know, he'll have to ask a good doctor himself. In the suburbs, Elijah, the prison guard from Iron Heights, returns home to see his wife, who is very sick. She's not going to get much better anytime soon. He leaves the room only to be greeted by the Flash, who has already put together that he helped Henry escape. Elijah says Henry promised him a cure for his wife, and since he has nothing else left to lose, he gave in and helped them out. Elijah is ready to be taken into custody, but Barry says he won't be taking him in, as he understands what it means to do anything for family. But he does want to be notified if Harry contacts him again. Later, as Barry is running and basically just reflecting on the whole situation, Zoom appears right in front of him. Barry demands to know who he is. Zoom just teases him, saying he's such an angry man. It's probably from some past childhood trauma. Barry angrily says, "You don't know me." Zoom simply answers, "Don't I?" And with that, Barry finds himself at his old house, the same house where his mother died. So, The Flash number 42. I'm really starting to like this series just as much as the show. I really like the way they do the action, story. I think it's a nice contrast between both of them. I really like how they're doing Professor Zoom here. Man, he's such an ass. It's really good. So I say this is definitely worth a pickup, and if you're a fan of the show, this is definitely worth a read or looking into, because I think you'll like it.